This season, the Grandview girls basketball team were big underdogs going into the season despite them coming off of winning it all last season. With the loss of multiple seniors this past year, the team needed to find something in them to be able to repeat as state champions. Despite a slow start to the season, they picked it up as the year went on, earning themselves the number 11 seed in the playoffs. They hit their stride at a perfect time, beating Douglas County, Fountain Fort Carson, Highlands Ranch, rival Cherry Creek, and finally Monarch on their way to repeating as state champions. The girls talked to us about how they were able to rally and hit their stride at a perfect time on the road to glory.
The feeling going into the season was probably nervous, not really knowing what to expect. With the team at first, we were all new, to playing with each other. So I guess nervous to see what the season will hold for us.
Obviously, it's a lot of change from last season, but we're just trying to grow as a team and gain chemistry for each other and become a real team.
There was a lot of doubt. There was a new group, and no one has ever played varsity before. There was only 2 people returning that were playing. So, I just knew nothing was going to be given to us, and we were just going to have to work for everything we got.
Well, we knew we weren't going to be as strong as we were last year, so we were just trying to make it as best as we could and just work as a team to get as far as we could.
Really stayed positive, focused on what we do well. It was just another game, and we all had to keep each other hyped up, heads up, no matter what, stay positive.
I think we were very confident in ourselves, and when the bracket came out, we knew we really had a chance at it.
We just were focused on each game. We weren't looking too far ahead. We just focused on what was in front of us, how to beat them, and then we moved on. We didn't over-celebrate on one thing. We just went on to the next task. So, yeah.
It was more just bringing each other up whenever we were down and just knowing when each other was upset and bringing each other up.
The girls also explained how they were able to focus during the playoffs.
Honestly, just growing as people and growing a bond together. We really focused on our friendship and really having a close bond, and that really helped us.
We prioritized defense and our patience on offense and just limiting turnovers.
Believing in one each other, trusting each other, and just not taking anything personal on the court either, we're just out there, we're just trying to win, nothing is personal. Yeah.
We just prioritized how our mentality going into every game was and how our body language was.
To start their season, the girls had an out-of-state tournament in Texas where they went 1-2, a humbling start to their eventual championship season.
We learned how to stay positive if things are not going the way we expected. We learned to stay persistent and persevere through challenges.
After that tournament, we just we knew we had a lot to work on and we needed to improve a lot throughout the season.
We were kind of humbled, and we learned what we needed to work on. The teams we played against were able to bring out what we were not good at, and it kind of taught us what we need to focus on and what we need to practice in practice. Yeah.
We learned we had a lot of work to do, but we just had to work as a team.
My favorite moment of the season would probably be all of the times before practice that we would be in the training room just talking and catching up and just really getting closer as friends.
I loved the Phoenix trip. That was my favorite.
Probably traveling to Texas and just getting to know the team better.
Going to the out-of-state tournaments with my team and just being with them and being able to hang out with them, and the Fountain Fort Carson game because we were down by a lot and we were able to come back, and it was just such a big win, and it was our goal, our holiday goal. So, yeah.
Grandview girls basketball was expected to fall off hard this season after their ring season last year, but they beat all odds against them and ended up winning the state championship as the number 11 seed in the state. Congratulations to the girls for this huge accomplishment, and we hope they can continue their success into next season for an eventual three-peat. I'm Devin Imser-Pasick, reporting for GVTV.